Next community conversation, we're joined by Jordan Johnson, the program coordinator with Cultivate Charlottesville. He's sitting down with Steve.
Jordan, appreciate you spending a few minutes with us on a Friday.
Thank you so much for having us.
Let's talk a little bit first about, explain to folks at home a little bit about your organization and also your connection to C3.
Of course. I work with Cultivate Charlottesville. We're a nonprofit in the city where we focus on food justice and food access throughout the city. So we do that through our City Schoolyard Garden program, where we engage youth in hands-on experiential learning. We do it through our community gardens, where we grow and distribute thousands of pounds of produce to community members every year. And then through our systems and structures, where we build into our system to address access and make sure that people have access to local food. Our connection with C3 is that the environment and environmental justice and food justice are so connected. Food impacts environment, environment impacts access and growing food. So the connection makes sense for us to collaborate and work together to address that in our city.
And with strength in numbers, why wouldn't you guys get together, right? You guys are hosting a fundraiser next week. What can we expect? How can we get involved?
Yeah, so it's next Saturday, June 28th at Greencroft Club. It's a pickleball tournament. Have you ever played pickleball?
I have played, might be stretching.
Yeah, that's how I am. Yeah. So it's from 8:30 to 12:30. We're keeping an eye out on the weather to make sure that it's okay to be physical and in the heat. But you can go to our Instagram and connect with the registration is $60, and you can sign up with yourself or with a partner, and all levels are welcome. You'll get a lesson at the beginning to know how to play.
Weather can be unpredictable, so
yes.
Download that Storm Team 29 weather app,
right.
The first letter weather app. Any other upcoming events or opportunities maybe you want to have the community aware of?
Yeah, we have West Street Wednesdays. We have a garden on West Street behind the Region 10 building on Preston. We have a small team and a lot of food being grown this year, so we always are encouraging community members to come out. It's from 10 a.m. to 12 to be out there getting our hands dirty and growing some food with us.
And how do you find the community receptive, A, to the idea of doing this, and B, of actually getting out there and, like you said, getting their hands dirty and getting involved?
It is. There's definitely people who want to be out there and definitely doing it. We encourage people who have no skill to come out and garden with us. We can teach you and make sure that you're doing things that you feel comfortable with, but really wanting to encourage as many people to come out as possible. We have a very small team this year.
And I would assume that without these programs, there are some people in our community who wouldn't have access to food like this.
And it's important to make sure that we're continuing to grow and support the community members to provide. We have market days that we distribute out all of the produce out like CSA style, where people come just take what they want.
Nice. Jordan, appreciate it. Thanks for the work you're doing and appreciate you coming in.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Aaron?